What it do, boxing fans? What it do, raza? So this is my reaction video of the fight on Saturday night, Canelo versus Plant, and we gonna get into it. The card was alright. You know, I was watching the MMA fights, and I was watching the boxing fight. You know what I'm saying? Why not watch both? So, but I mean, I remember more of the boxing, so I'm just gonna talk about the boxing. Your boy Tony Bucks, welcome to the channel. Tema Boxeo, boxing topic. Y'all know what it is. So let's get into it. The Ray Vargas fight versus the Baez guy. You know, it was a good scrap. With Ray Vargas coming in as the victorious fighter. But I mean, that's what it was expected, since he was a champ at 122, moved up to 126, and now looking to become Gary Russell Jr.'s mandatory, since he's in the WBC rankings and he was the champ. So he's gonna be fighting his way to get the shot at the champ, which is Gary Russell. You know, on Vargas, he's a real technical fighter, man. Since he's with Nacho Beristain, Juan Manuel Marquez is his trainer when he used to box. So he just outpointed the dude the whole fight. You know, it's cool. He got crazy defense, and you know what I'm saying. He's a sweet science boxer, you can say, because he's a hit not get hit guy. That's what he was doing. He's elusive as shit. Like, the other dude couldn't do nothing. Vargas didn't knock him out, but I mean, you know, those fighters usually, like, they're comfortable winning like unanimous decision. So, you know, cool for him. The Anthony Darrell fight, you know, that was a cool fight too. It was pretty exciting while it lasted. And you know, that just shows you the levels that like Benavidez and those guys are at. Cause Benavidez, he beat up Darrell. He busted him up pretty bad, and you know, when Darrell faces like a normal fighter, you can say gatekeeper, you know, he excels. But I mean, at the top level, that's where he comes up short. But those are just elite fighters that he faces while, you know, being a champ or fighting for the #1 vacant title, whatever it is. You know, you're gonna face the top of the division. So I mean, Darrell was just dominating from the beginning. The other guy from Fresno, the Hernandez guys, didn't have nothing to cause problems. So Darrell just was picking him apart. Hernandez did get some shots, but you know, nothing meaningful. When Darrell came out like a dog, man, and just uppercutted that boy and KO his ass. You know, says he wants to fight Canelo, and I guess I forgot where I seen I think it was the Zone or whatever, that Darrell called out Canelo. He knows something we don't, cause I seen on a video on the Zone or something like that Canelo wanted that fight with Darrell like before or something like that. I don't know when he was looking to fight him or whatever, but probably like when he was fighting the Fieldings of the world, you know what I mean? Like the lesser opponents, like, you know what I mean? Like for like non-title fights, you can say, or because all Canelo's last 3 fights been title fights that he was fighting for. So for something like that, but I guess they were trying to make that fight happen. But it didn't end up happening. So I'm guessing Darrell knows something that we don't, you know. So he either wants that fight or he's gonna retire. But I mean that's a cool scrap, you know what I mean? Canelo deserves a fight like that, a soft touch after becoming the undisputed. And if not, you know, that's just he's just gonna continue his rampage, devouring all these guys at super middleweight, and we're gonna see if he moves up or not. But I mean, if they want to fight him, why not go to 168, where what it seems his best weight is at right now? So that would be dope. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that. Darrell just had a crazy knockout, but I mean, there is way better fighters than Darrell. But I mean, you know what I mean? Canelo, he can do whatever, man. He's been putting in his work. He been paying his dues, so he can do whatever he wants. In my book, since he just became undisputed, like what I see he could do is face the top guys, the number one ranked in all the organizations, WBO, IBF, WBC, and WBO, IBF, and WBA. So, I mean, if he's going to stay at 68, that's his options. Either fight the ranked guys or either fight the best from 160 moving up or from 175 moving down. So, I mean, everybody wants the payday, obviously. Shit, even get me in there. I'm willing to box Canelo, man. Shit, give me that payday. But hell yeah, man. It's just, he says he has 7 more years. 7 more years to box. So he just became undisputed. I feel he can become undisputed in another weight class. Probably 75 he moves up. But you know, time will tell. We'll see. But it was a fight. It went down how I expected. You know, I chose for Canelo to either knock him out in the 7th or 9th round, which is cool. You know, I thought Caleb was gonna finish the fight, bro. Like that's how crazy defensively he was being. He did not do anything. Caleb was just surviving. I could tell he was just, you know, he was moving. After like the 5th round, he wasn't moving so much, but he was still moving without throwing anything meaningful. That's when Canelo was turning up from like the 6th round and up. He was just cracking hard. All his shots, you've seen there with bad intentions. Like the boy was trying to put Caleb in a stretcher ASAP. So that was crazy. Me and my boys was having a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? Sipping, having a good time watching the fights. And that fight, I mean, you know, Caleb could have done more. But the thing is, the pound for pound, Canelo didn't let him. He wasn't letting him. He was targeting the body. Caleb's body was shot up with all them shots he was eating to the body, man. His rib cage, both sides, was turning purple. So, you know, he had to cover the body shots, and then he also had to cover his skull, bro, cause if not, one shot, you seen too many crazy shots, it's lights out. So badass fight. Happy with what it was. Real dope fight. Caleb put up a fight. Like I said, I thought it was going to go. It was already the 11th round. I thought it was going to go all the way to 12. But, man, I just seen, I'm like, bro, if he keeps getting hit that many times, there's no way he can keep going. But, and then at the 11th round, that's when it happened. And I wasn't surprised, you know. He ate too many shots to the body. And then, you know, he folded him. Similar to Kovalev. Way too similar. Like, he bent. He like, you know, he like almost was bending down from like the pain and he got cracked and put on his ass. You feel me? Like, that was dope. The crazy knockout. I didn't expect them to knock him out because I'm like, yo, Caleb he's surviving, man. He's gonna survive the 12 rounds. Much respect to him. You know, he's a good fighter. That means he's gonna, if he took Canelo to 11 rounds, he's gonna take the rest of the guys. If he's the same, because a lot of times, you know, he was undefeated. A lot of champs or guys that take those type of beatings, they're never the same. But a lot of them do come back stronger than ever. So, you know, much respect to Caleb Plant. You know, he's a good fighter, a good defensive fighter. He just needs to sit more on his punches and like throw more shots, because he did not throw. I did not see him throw more than like 6 hard shots. He was just throwing those combinations that really didn't have nothing. So it's like, yeah, he should like learn to sit down more on his punches, and he can be hard to beat at a super middleweight, because Benavidez has want that smoke. He want that smoke, so we'll see if that happens. But I want to see Canelo face Benavidez, since, yes, Benavidez got his belt. You know, he lost it the way he lost it, whatever, that's on him. But it would be nice to see Canelo fight him, since he was the champ too. He was the champ. You know, like, you should give him that shot. But I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not in that position. They gotta handle that. So that would be dope. That's the fight I want to see. And if not, I feel like Canelo can go up there at 175 and do some damage. But if not, those guys, if they want a shot to beating him, they can go down too, you know? A lot of the guys, Bivol, he's the one that stated that he would go down to 168. So, I mean, he beats him. That's just legend status. Bivol and those guys at 175. But they are way bigger dudes, so it's like a disadvantage. But, I mean, he's already going down as a legend. Whatever he continues to do is just going to keep accumulating to his greatness. So yeah, Raza, like, I know Raza was happy, bro, like, cause you sitting in the crowd, man, all that atmosphere was crazy. Like, when they would yell out Mexico or Canelo, that was loud as shit. So it's like, damn, you know what I mean? That's crazy. I know all of us fans, you know, I'm crazy. I was going crazy, because, you know what I mean, the first Mexican undisputed, that's hard. So that's real dope. So yeah, bro, you know, crazy fight. Now he says he might come back around May. Versus who knows? But whoever it is, it's gonna be an event. A good fight, probably a knockout. And if not, who cares? Because we're witnessing. So I cut off, but yeah, that's how the fight went down. And now wait till the rest of the fights. I think in 2 weeks, something like that. Bud fights Porter. Dope fight. I mean, I got Bud winning that, but, you know, let's wait for it, and I'll make a video for that coming up. But that's it, Raza. You know, once those other fights come on or close to be coming on, you know, I'll be making more videos, predictions, or just whatever's going on in boxing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was my reaction to the post fight reaction, what I thought of it. Hell of a fight, bro. Good card overall. It's cool. First undisputed Mexican, primer mexicano indisputado. You know, we all happy for the boy, being Mexican, of course. And yeah, you know, stay tuned for more videos. Hope you like the video, subscribe, and help your boy out. Tony Bucks out of this motherfucker.